If you're here, you might have heard this word over and over and over anywhere on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, etc. Dropshipping. And along with that word come thousands of stories of someone's dropshipping business that exploded, going from 0 to 6 or 7 and 8 figures in a matter of years, months, and sometimes even days. Like Rodney, who generated a bit more than $12,000 with 2 of his dropshipping stores, yet starting with 0. Having 0 skills or knowledge and being a single man in his 30s, a husband and a father of 2 kids.
I'm able to, like I said, I'm able to pay my rent. I'm able to pay my mortgage. I don't have to go out and work for the man.
Or Malik, who went from 0 to about $4,000 with dropshipping. Even though before it, he lost his job because of the pandemic and had nothing of a startup budget.
And it's very easy to run. Like within a week, you can just start selling products and you can learn on the journey. If you have doubts, they have excellent customer service.
Or me, I took a totally new dropshipping store and made it generate $500,000 per month in less than a year. And here, I made it when my son Teddy was only 1.5 and he's now only 4, but already has a bright, well-provided future.
I became a model last summer and since then I've been working from home, staying on maternity leave. You know, being a parent actually takes much more time than we usually expect. But it didn't stop us from achieving over $2 million profit a year. Frankly speaking, we couldn't expect such success in the very beginning.
And the crazy part is that these stories, they don't even seem uncommon anymore. They're literally everywhere.
It's not just about the money for me. It feels like I bought a lifestyle. I got my life back.
I'm seeing dollar amounts that I never ever seen in my life as of right now in a consistent basis in a month.
Your life, the happiness of your loved ones, making people around the world happy, that's the real goal. And you can be the next one who sees it.
Like I said, just think of money as information. People often will think of money as having power in and of itself. It does not. Money is information, and it does not have power in and of itself.
My success has allowed me to, get more done, build partnerships, meet great people.
How do you?
We just came back from an amazing trip with the kids. Mackenzie and I did. She planned the whole thing. It was her birthday trip, but she planned it all. We went to Norway for 3 days, and we stayed in an ice hotel. We went dog sledding. We went to a wolf preserve and actually got to interact with, these timber wolves. I mean, it was really an incredible vacation, an incredible holiday, and we got it all done in 3.5 days.
Dropshipping is blowing up overnight. Influencers selling their knowledge and expertise. It's happened in every niche you can think of. People turn to dropshipping business to make money that no traditional business ever could bring. But at some point in their life, every new dropshipping entrepreneur gets lost with their business launch or development, which might be how you are feeling right now. You are probably wondering, will this even work for me? How do I know how to start? How much will this particular business task even cost me? And it might seem like a lot. But guess why I'm here? I have been at your place. As it usually happens after school or college, I had times when I was striving for money and success like we all do. I wanted my family to be proud of me. I wanted to make my family happy and rich. So when I stumbled upon dropshipping, the business model that looked like the most safe, I thought, yes, that's it. That's the business I need money for. So I had to work overtime, which meant no sleep, tons of energy drinks, and health problems. When I think of it now, it just freaks me out because now I understand exactly what I did wrong. There are lots of things that I should have done in a much easier and risk-free way. But I did it. I did it my way, even though it was probably the hardest, sometimes most stupid way of starting a business, everlasting trial and error, but the experience I've gained is hands down priceless. Now, you don't have to go through the same obstacles. Because You're already visiting this webinar. Hundreds of thousands of profitable dropshipping websites, including the one that brings $500,000 per month. Tons of clients that are now a strong community of successful entrepreneurs, website design gold winners for years. Tons of awards and word appreciation, a team of experts as well educated as me. All of that is thanks to our determination, patience, and of course, the business model that proved to be the best. You can easily be part of this too. What I want to say now is that all of these most common problems online business newcomers like you are facing now or might face in the future, I had them and I struggled with them, and only these days, after so many years of successful experience, after I've built thousands of profitable dropshipping stores with my team, I don't even look at them as problems anymore. These are not all that challenging for me now, and by the end of this video, I want you to feel the same. Let's just look at this list of problems. Fun fact, 99% of dropshipping entrepreneurs struggle with these, and I'll explain all of them for you now. Finding the right niche and products to sell online on their dropshipping stores. Now, almost all newcomers not only have zero ideas of what to sell, but also zero skills of searching for those products.
So it's they do not find their way where to go, from where to source their products. So they get stuck there, and that's how their businesses fail.
Most newcomers judge if they can sell a product successfully simply by their subjective view of this product. They think, for example, that if they like to play baseball, then it's a great idea to sell that. I mean, yeah, it possibly can, but remember that there are already tons of monopolists that sell bats in all different audience segments. They've done it for years. Will your product beat them? So yeah. First and most common problems are lack of market knowledge. Choosing overly competitive niches. Some products may have high demand during certain periods of the year, but very low demand during others, and many newcomers just ignore that seasonality of the product. There is also a huge problem of trend misinterpretation. When you go on Google Trends and see something that seems to be a rising trend, but it turns out to be just a temporary spike in interest, leading to a poor product choice if not investigated thoroughly. And yeah, thorough investigation is just what we do here at Alidropship, and learn to do it brilliantly. That's how we make it here. Not knowing how to market their product, promotion is a dark, deep forest no newcomer knows. It takes time to learn the mastery of selling your products, even if these are the most in-demand top-quality products. The first problem to take place here is the general lack of marketing strategy, which should be developed through multiple testing. However, you newcomers have that budget to test it all out. Plus, a lack of marketing knowledge may ride you along the incorrect path. I'm not even mentioning the difficulty of launching ads that perfectly comply with all the advertising rules, or tracking and analyzing that seem like a horror movie for lots of newcomers. And there is also a problem of finding the right funnel structure that fits in your business perfectly. There are tons of guys and agencies on the internet that are going to sell you funnels, good funnels, but will they fit in? That's the question. Not knowing how to handle logistics or anything about logistics at all. Finding reliable suppliers that can provide fast delivery and satisfy customers' needs. Nothing special here. Logistics is not that complicated, but it's just hard to handle at times. There is a lot of human factors to it. Despite all the automation solutions, there will still be emergency cases that you've got to handle if you are the one who is responsible for shipping and delivery. And moreover, you don't want them to. Why? Because to get sales, to get the money quickly from your clients, you should first target the ones that have been eager to buy the product you sell. And that's how marketing works. And that's what me and my team know how to do. What I did to avoid all of these problems was good old trial and error. We just kept on building different stores and learned what worked best. So we went and built even more stores for ourselves in different niches with different products from tons of different suppliers. But you know what? All of them we built around one and the same strategy that we elaborated through the years. The products could be different, but the way we marketed them stayed the same. It's that same multi-million strategy that made a whatever store start generated 1, 2, 5, or so on up to $500,000 in the first half a year or even 1.5 months. Net profit. Meanwhile, we used to also build tons of custom stores upon our clients' requests, in accordance with their preferences and product choice. We worked as a team of designers and developers for them. They were totally happy with the stores we delivered, but later, when they launched their businesses as new, independent entrepreneurs, they started to face all those problems I've just mentioned. And we noticed that, of course, they were like, I have a wonderful store that suits my original concept, but how do I get sales? How to market my product? Where are my clients? Is my niche wrong? And one day, a crazily genius thought came to us. If we can and make tons of copies of our most profitable stores to ourselves and all of them work brilliantly because they're all built around one and the same time-tested multi-million strategy, why can't our clients do the same and be happy? We call the solution premium stores. And that was the breaking point, not only for us, but for hundreds of thousands of our clients. They could literally just replicate our success by copying our winning designs, niches, products, and of course marketing strategy, including the exact ads that we launch and the exact targeting strategies that work for us. And they did. The e-commerce market is so huge, everyone gets that piece of it. So, why not you? I'm proud to present our exclusive collection of top premium stores to you right now. Here they are, first ever on the global market since we launched premium stores in 2019. Yes, right, before the pandemic, no other company launched any turnkey solution of such kind. And yes, all of those premium stores built and sold since 2019 not only survived, but flourished during the COVID crisis, while other businesses tragically fell down. I'm talking about premium turnkey dropshipping stores that were built exactly as our most profitable dropshipping stores ever. They share the same niche, sell the same products, the original design created to convert visitors into buyers is also there. And of course, they come with the original marketing package, including the same multi-million-dollar strategy that we keep on using successfully after all these years. Premium stores literally hit all the dropshipping business goals at once. The niches we offer have been multiply tested and proven to work best in terms of demand and profitability. The supplier is 100% reliable because we are the supplier ourselves, and we handle all the logistics ourselves. Our clients will be pleasantly shocked by the fastest, yet careful shipping. The products are absolute bestsellers of the industry. You'll sell the exact same products that bring us millions monthly. The marketing strategy in its entirety, including the ad copies, catchy visuals, and targeting settings, comes with every premium store we produce. You don't need to launch any test to see what works and what doesn't. We've done the job already. You just get exactly what has been profitable for us and our clients through all these years. So why bother? Why please all of those struggles newcomers keep on facing, like choosing the niche, the products, the suppliers, designers, coding experts, marketers, wasting tons of money, wasting tons of time and effort on strategies that God knows if they will work. Why? With premium stores, you'll literally just copy our $500,000 selling system and shortcut your way to building a wildly profitable dropshipping business. And you can implement this system to your entrepreneurial journey, see the results right away, and be happy and keep on doing things that are really important in your life, like go to the movies, have a good nap, travel to Australia with your son, whatever. You know better. We don't just sell dropshipping stores anymore. We sell the whole business in its entirety with a marketing package full of everything you need to replicate our success, like hundreds of our clients from all over the globe already did. And that's not all. If you decide to get one of our premium stores today, you also get a bunch of awesome big bonuses that are going to make your start a total breeze. Just scroll down the page to check them all out and grab them, but please keep in mind that their amount, of course, is limited. We've received lots of requests already, so please hurry up if you want to grab them all and make your business launch as smooth as possible. So the question is, what's the catch? And honestly, there is no catch at all. You might have already got the idea that if you have a premium store without a multi-million-dollar strategy to it, you obviously launch your business with ease, avoiding all those obstacles others struggle with. Start getting visitors, sales, profits, and all of that. But my evil motivation is that I want you to be an active member of our community. Please, once you get to the revenue level you are satisfied with, please appreciate it. And I hope you contact me or my team members to share your story with the world because it is important. There are thousands and millions of people out there who are lost and scared like we used to be. So it's very important, I think, to get them up from that bottom. And that's how we make this world a bit better, right? I mean, if you got all the money you've dreamed of and you feel like the happiest person in the world, why not share your success? But what we have to understand is that this is a very limited time offer, okay? This offer you get includes life coaching, and I'm paying employees and staff to do this. And this team obviously has a determined number of experts. We have a limit of how many people can actually do the live coaching before we've shut it down. So this isn't some fake urgency. We've got real people behind this, so please take it seriously. And with that said, thank you so much. And I can't wait for you to get your first or maybe already second, third, etc. profitable dropshipping business up and running. Don't forget that by getting a premium store today, you grab all the deals I mentioned below this video, and I'm telling this to you right now and keep on telling this to everybody. You are just one step away from the greatest success of your life.